What's good, everybody? And today we're going to be talking about the Steam Deck. Seems like it has an issue with playing some of your favorite games. And yes, fighting games are included in this. So hopefully we can get to the bottom of it, see if they're going to change some things, and let's get into it. So once again, we're talking about the Steam Deck, a system that got everybody hyped for the possibilities. People have already started putting their reservations for it and can't wait to get their hands on it. But we're starting to see there might be some type of issues with it, and hopefully, high hopes, they get these things worked out before launch. So let's go ahead and get into it. PC Gamer wrote an article titled, "Unless something changes, Steam Deck won't run Destiny, Apex, PUBG, or Siege." But as we go further, we're going to see that some of your favorite fighting games are on here also. So we're going to go ahead and go through this article and see what they're saying about this. It says the promise of Valve's new Steam Deck is to let you play your Steam catalog on the go, but thanks to the particular makeup of the new handheld PC's OS, there may be some major caveats to that promise. As a Linux-based system, the Deck's Steam OS has a somewhat limited selection of compatible games. To combat this, Valve developed a feature called Proton, which utilizes a fork of the wire capability layer, which is designed to help run native Windows titles on the OS. And while this does expand Steam OS's list of supported games considerably, there are some notable exceptions. According to ProtonDB, almost half of Steam's 10 most popular games, Destiny 2, Apex Legends, PUBG, and Rainbow Six Siege, will not work on Steam OS. The culprit, it seems, is anti-cheat software. In most cases, games will start up, but their anti-cheat systems won't, leaving you unable to log into multiplayer servers. So that seems to be the issue. The anti-cheat software is causing some issues with you being able to play multiplayer games, and as we're going to see, doing some other particular things within the game. Valve does note that the Steam Deck will come with a new version of Steam OS and is currently improving Proton's game capability and support for anti-cheat solutions by directly working with vendors. So basically, TLDR is that the Steam Deck is running on a Linux OS system, which makes it really incompatible to run Windows based games. So they made Proton to help you to be able to play those games, but anti-cheat software doesn't start up when you play the game using this Proton on the Steam OS. So they're trying to get around that. So Event Hubs also released an article basically going over what fighting games that this might affect, and we're going to see the list right here. So it says, as things stand right now, Dragon Ball FighterZ may have the largest issue of the bunch since online play cannot be used at all. This is due to the issue anti-cheat software found in DBFZ, and the games like Destiny 2, mentioned above, is not compatible with Linux operating systems. Also, all the BlazBlue games available on Steam, including Cross Tag Battle and Central Fiction, have issues starting up or crashing after playing, trying to connect to the online server. Proton users are reporting that Guilty Gear Strive can't display some cinematics or in-game videos correctly, while Accent Core Plus R apparently takes much longer to update ranks after playing online. Luckily, pretty much every other major fighting game like Street Fighter V Champion Edition, Tekken 7, Soul Calibur 6, Mortal Kombat 11, and others run perfectly for the most part. So as we see, we have some games that have some issues on here. Dragon Ball FighterZ, some BlazBlue games. Seems like there are going to be some issues. Now this Steam Deck is going to be released in December 2021, so hopefully that's enough time for them to get these issues done. Hopefully we don't see anything about delays or maybe releasing it and maybe just giving you an update later. They'll fix these problems. Hopefully it's all done at launch, because people have already put their reservations for this. They've already paid their money for this, and I mean, there's 3 different payment types on this, so not everyone is paying $399. Some people are paying almost $700 for this thing for them to realize that maybe their favorite fighting game isn't working on it. Now I'm learning all this stuff myself. I'm not really too familiar with what's compatible with different OSs and Linux software and all these other things, but just seeing that there's an issue here is something that kind of we can all understand. I mean, everybody understands you try to play your game, it's not working. But that's your FGC Quickie. Hopefully this stuff gets sorted out so that we can all enjoy our favorite fighting games. See you next time.